Over 500 waste reclaimers are set to march to Pikitup offices today to demand that landfills remain open until social plans are in place for reclaimers. They're also calling for Pikitup to partner with reclaimers and residents in developing environmentally stable reclaimer-led public solutions. Now, the protest follows Pikitup's decision to block general waste from the Marilui landfill, leaving thousands of reclaimers without work and raising concerns about future waste management in the city. Zola Sholwana is there and joins us now for a live update. Zola, won't you just detail this one for us? Because we're trying to understand the reclaimers themselves saying, well, we'd like to be able to go into these areas and help find recyclable goods, if I believe that to be correct. But just share the detail, won't you?
Well, Arabile, you would understand that waste reclaimers play a critical role in terms of assisting the city with waste management, as you would know that many of them would be found in many of these landfills across the city where they'd be collecting, recyclable material. Now, one of the biggest landfills in the city of Johannesburg, which is Marilui at this point, is currently not open for the kind of waste that they need to, recycle, leaving hundreds of people jobless at this particular moment. Now, just last week, we spoke to some of the waste reclaimers, and many of them were detailing how this is going to affect them, because some of them have been doing this for over 20 years. And now that Pikitup has closed Marilui, it means that they will not be able to provide for their families. So today they are conducting a march from this point. This is the meetup point, heading to Pikitup, and they have several demands that they are claiming that they've tried to communicate with Pikitup and the city, but nothing has really happened. We are joined by the spokesperson of African Reclaimers Organization just to take us through what we should expect on today's march. Leander, thank you very much for your time. Just bring up to speed, what are we expecting today? How many people are expected to gather here, and where are we going?
So we have over 350 people who abandoned their work, and some of them have not been working because the city has closed their ability to work by shutting down Mariluis. We've many times tried to engage with the city to talk to us and see how we can make a proper solution of diverting waste and still keeping the work of people. But they've abandoned and not listened to us through letters and many meetings that they never attended. So today we decided that we are going to stop working, and we are going to march to the city of Johannesburg and to Pikitup to ask them to please come talk to us and find a plan of how to sustain the work of people and how to find solutions of diverting waste from going to landfills.
Perhaps for those that do not know, maybe paint us a picture of the role that waste reclaimers play in the informal economy and also in assisting the city with waste management. Well,
reclaimers collect about 80 to 90% of post-consumer packaging. That's a lot of waste that is supposed to be going to the environment, but we are diverting it and making a profit out of it. And the most important thing is that we are supplying the private industries who actually do the recycling. So without us, really, the management of the city is going to be destabilized. That is why we are saying to the city, if you are going to make decision of how we're diverting waste, you're supposed to engage with us. We've been saving the landfills for many years. The lifespan, without the reclaimers, the landfills would have been closed a long time ago. The managing of the city without reclaimers, it will cost the city to actually hire more trucks, have more resources. So the thousands of people who have been doing this job has been subsidizing the city, the environment, and the residents. So we can't have those decisions that are being made without consulting us. We end up having unintended consequences. Right now, there's people that haven't been able to earn a living. Their children are not being able to go to school. They can't have food because of these decisions.
Thank you very much, Luyanda there, the spokesperson for the African Reclaimers Organization, and they will be gathering here, marching all the way to Pikitup, and they are hopeful that this time they will perhaps get a response, as they are saying that they've been trying to communicate with the waste entity and the city of Johannesburg about this issue, because as we speak, there are hundreds of people that are unemployed due to the closure of major landfills here in the city of Johannesburg. Arabile, back to you in studio.